Hello YouTube friends and welcome to my channel. In this video I have for you something special that I finally could get my hands on, and it is a Rough Rider Reserve. So maybe most of you know that Rough Rider is a budget value oriented brand from Smoky Mountain Knife Works. They make great knives for really good prices, usually around 16 to 20, under $20, and they are all made in China. This reserve is also made in China. That need to be said, but these are more premium. They're using better steels and better fit and finish. Not that the regular rough riders have not good fit and finish, but there is a difference from a $9 knife to a $35 knife. Okay, so this comes with this tube designed for to protect the knife. Of course, we have the newest model. The reserve is always marked with 3 R's, so not only with 2 like the standard ones are. And this is the model 009, which has a little bit interesting name. It is called the Reserve as Open 10 Micarta Sway. Basically, not to bore you to death, to explain everything about it. It is a Swayback jack designed by them. Inside we have a silica packet, so everything is nicely packaged and protected. And we have a cloth with a rubber band. Let's open it up. So the presentation is top notch. These mirror, of course, the more expensive brands they are out there. So this is the cloth you are getting, always built by hand, backed for life. Good to know. So we have really nice and sturdy VCI paper, which protects the knife, and there is no need to soak the knife in oil. So this is how it's supposed to be. Big thumbs up for whoever designed the packaging. Okay, so the model 999, let me open it firstly. So here is a beautiful Swayback jack, and let me give you the specifications. So we have a 17.2 centimeters overall length, that is 6.8 inches. The blade is 7.8 centimeters or 3.1 inch. The blade width is 1.6 centimeters or 0.6 inches. The blade thickness is 2.4 millimeters or 0.09 inches. The handle is 9.5 centimeters or 3.7 inches long, with a thickness of 1.1 centimeter or 0.4 inches. Before I forget about it, let me point out that for some reason looks like we have different thickness of the inlays. As you can see, this part is a little bit thicker than this one. I don't know if this is a design choice or it was an oversight, or I don't know. So if you have one, or if you will be getting one, it should be fairly new. I got it recently, and we'll put the link down below to Smoky Mountain Knife Works, who are the owner and the distributor of this brand. So if you like, you can pick one up, because these should go fast. I don't know if they are limited, how many of them will be manufactured, and how long they are available. I guess there are a certain amount of pieces that are made, and then they continue with another design. Okay, so let's talk about the materials. So the blade, like I mentioned, is a better quality blade, like your standard value Rough Rider, which is 440A. On this one we have D2 with a nice satin finish and a Wharnclife profile with a nice false edge, partial false edge. On the tank we have the model number D2 and made in China. On the other side we have laser engraved 3Rs, so Rough Rider Reserve and the Rough Rider. Let me zoom in to check something. Yeah. This is the similar logo they are use on the Wharnclife, which is not the part of the reserve, but in my opinion has really similar qualities for a lower price, but I will be comparing these two in a bit. Okay, so let's continue. The liners are brass. We have stainless steel obviously on the back, on the lock, sorry, on the spring. This is a non-locking knife, of course. We have stainless steel on the bolster, and we have nickel silver shield and pins. The inlays are made out of tan canvas micarta, which is buffed and polished. So this should be protected for staining. Everything is nice and nicely finished also on the inside. We have a arrowhead shield on this one. The weight comes in at 17.2 grams or 2.5 ounces. The pricing on this are, I hope I marked it correctly, $34.99. And you probably did hear the snap on this. So for some reason they have positioned the nailing opening really far on the top. So opening it with the nailing is really hard. So just because the geometry of the position, probably therefore they put this notch in here. So cut out. With this one you can nicely and pinch the blade and open it up. Without this cutout here, the opening would be really problematic. You probably would have to somehow pinch it somewhere here, and it would slip down because it's a false edge here. But open it with the nail nick is really problematic. So tightness would be, in my opinion, on the almost on the top. So some companies do rate from 7 to 1. 1 is smooth as glass opening and 7 is a nail buster. So this one should be even harder to open than the classic green Micarta series, which had a full stainless steel construction. Though some of those were really nail busters. But with this, you can just pinch the blade and it's open without any problems. The half stop is of course implemented at 90 degree, and the snap is really pronounced. So the walk and talk is beautiful on these. This will not open at any conditions in your pocket. Okay. Let's see the sharpness out of the box. So really nice and sharp. It could use probably a few passes on a strop, but definitely really nice. Okay, now let's see a few comparisons with other traditional knives that I have in my collection. So I teased you with the Wharnclife which is a standard version, standardly available in the Rough Rider catalog. I don't have, sorry, I don't have the number with me here, but if you look on the Rough Rider, the working knife, you will find it. So these should be priced at around half the price of the reserve one. It is a little bit thicker. As you can see, they put the nail nick opening farther front, so that you have no problems opening it up. The tightness on this is around 6, so 5 to 6, so no problems opening up the knife itself. So if you don't want to spend the $35 on the reserve and don't mind you have the two-tone polished micarta, then go for this one. Okay, let's continue. If you are looking for something with carbon fiber, then I can strongly suggest check out the 08 from Brother Knives. It is not a Swayback jack style, but has a really nice Wharnclife blade. If you have to have micarta and of course quality steel, then you can also get, if they are still available, these are exclusive to Knife Collector. Yes, Knife Collector edition. These are made by Viper. This is the Viper Swayback jack in brown canvas micarta. But be prepared to pay around $130, $135 for these. So these are fairly expensive. But you get titanium and M390. Okay, then I have here, this is the rustic gent, still available from Civivi. Really good offering with micarta. There are two more designs that complement the same blade and also handle, which is the Appalachian Drifter, which is a non-locking ball detent slip joint, and there is also a Appalachian Drifter 2, which is a liner lock. I got both of them, so stay tuned for the video on those two. Then I have here the tribal lock from Case, the 1512 from Brother, here is a junior saltbuster from Case, a Lion Steel slim dome sheep's foot jack, Rough Rider Peanut, here's a Texas toothpick, Rough Rider Midnight Swell Stockman, and now let's continue with other designs for size comparisons. Here is the CVV Elementum, here is the Kaiser Pinch, the newest version of the Tucson 111 in burlap micarta, here's the Kershaw Leak, Baglighter 2 from Kaiser, QSP Penguin, CIKT Pilar 1, and let's finish up with K-Bar Dozier Folding Hunter. Okay, so overall I must say this is a just beautiful addition to my one of my favorite patterns, the Swayback Jack in my collection. The Rough Rider model RR009 is probably one of those knives that I will cherish and keep in my collection for a long time. I forgot to mention that there is also a sharpening choil for sharpening purposes. And yes, there is nothing else that I could say or could found any kind of imperfections or cons. So if you want one, then I strongly suggest go and check it out and grab one while they are still lasting. To say that I will be getting more Rough Rider reserves would be probably understatement. I will try to get as much as possible of different patterns. There are 9 out there, so it will probably take me some time to get all of them, but if I can, I will probably get them, and of course share my thoughts and experiences here on my channel. Okay, with that being said, if you have any questions, please leave comments down below. I'm more than happy to reply as soon as I can, of course. If you are a subscriber, thank you very much, big thumbs up to you. And if you are not a subscriber, then I suggest be one to not miss any future videos. I try to release at least three videos per week, mostly knife and gear oriented, but sometimes with other stuff regarding my other hobbies like watches, Warhammer, and so on. Okay, with that being said, I wish you a wonderful day and hope to see you soon.